fast again. So go back and pause and review whatever you need to. The first thing I'm going to do is just basically drag an audio clip into my projects panel. So I'm going to where I know my audio clip is. Okay. Then I'm going to drag it into the projects panel real quick. And then I can do what I kind of showed you how to do in my other video with video clips. I can pull that up to get, I can either drag it in the timeline like normal and do my edits there. I can clip out, the way I showed you how to do. It's kind of the same thing with audio. Clip out the section that you want, and you get that. It's still got your full clip up here if you want to return to it. So now, if you want to get fine-tune it a little bit, get into more detail, you can double-click it, and this is going to bring up your source window. Now, I've made this really big, and I suggest you do the same thing. It'll probably come up like looking like this when you double-click it, and when I like to work really big. You'll notice also you've got these little controllers on the side where you can't, it's not, there we go. We can, now this doesn't actually do anything. It's just a viewing thing. It allows you to view it in much more detail. If you can grab onto these handles, there we go. So that you can really get in there. And the same way that we showed you how to do it in your video clip, you mark your starting point and your end point. And the thing about this one is you've now changed your original. So you've edited your original over here. So when you drag it in, it's going to be a very short clip. You're not going to have all that. I mean, you'll still have it if you want to go back in and double click it and drag your starting point and end point. It's still fully editable. So you can do that. So play around with that. Get used to doing it. I really want you to get used to these handles also in your timeline and how they work. They take a little bit to get used to. Get used to this, bringing it way out, bringing it way in. Try to just, play around and get used to stuff and how they work. On this project, we're just going to be doing audio, so it's however you feel most comfortable working. There's also some audio effects that you can add to things if you want to. We're not going to get too detailed into it, but if you go to Window, Effects, and let's see if I can find it there. Where is it? Well, oh, it's over here. Okay. Audio effects, you can drop down all kinds of crazy things that are, super cool. Some of them are also super cheesy. But let's see, I could just add a simple reverb onto this if I wanted to get a little bit of a open room or outdoorsy. Did that work? Can't tell. Yeah, and then if you go into effect controls should also give you some more detailed on that studio reverb. You can go in there and tweak it if you really want to get crazy. You don't have to use special effects. You can change like the room size, so it really, I don't know if this is actually doing anything to this. Yeah, it should be. It's kind of weird to tell on a wave, but if you get used to, if you want to tweak it, don't worry about that though. I was just showing you that there are plenty of audio effects you can use. Again, you can go to speed duration and slow things down. Speed things up. Yeah. I always get mixed up as to which way it goes. All right. Well, okay. Keeps wanting to up it, so apparently you can double click and edit your special effects. There you go, speed duration. Slow things down. And it sounds, obviously different. If you can hear it over that flying around in my house. You can make it louder. There's also ways in your effect controls to make it louder, but we'll get into that later. So you can speed things up again like we did. So it's just a little blip. That sounds kind of like a punch. Like you accidentally invented a punch. All right. I'll probably add on to this video. We'll see.